wish I knew everything I wish I do. Maybe you wish it too. Let me make your wish come true. True, you on my mind. Don't waste. Hello, Leo, and welcome, Grand Rising. Welcome to your weekly message for your fixed signs Monday. So, guys, the topic for this week is going to be about your money. It's going to be about your coins. What's blocking it right now? How can you become more aware of the things that are happening in your financial life so that you can, better work around them, right? So, this is intended to alleviate or to make aware to you like the things that you need to be aware of concerning your money so that you can get it flowing in a new direction or in a better one. So for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, North Node, and Leo in the second house. Right, so we're doing it a little bit different, guys. No Venus placements. We're doing Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, North Node, and second house. So if you have Leo in your second house, Leo as your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, your North Node, or your Jupiter, then this is a message for you. Or could potentially be. So let's see. What is stopping the flow of money? What do they need to be aware of? We have rebirth. We have health. So guys, it seems that health, and they're giving me also like health is not just your physical body. Health is like your overall well-being, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, right? I feel like there's a change happening right now as far as like your overall well-being, and that's what's kind of slowing up your money or your progress with money. It looks like a lot of intention is being put on like healing yourself or healing your like aspects of yourself. And so while that's happening, you may realize that there's a slow up with money or a hold up with money, but that's intentional. Your focus doesn't need to be on money right now. Your focus needs to be on going through these transformations, especially in the middle of Scorpio season, and also healing yourself, right? In whatever capacity this may be. This could be emotional healing. This could be physical healing if you are like, not feeling well. This could be mentally healing if you've been like, in a cycle of negative thinking or negative belief systems, whatever that may be. But there's a rebirth happening. And look, we have moderation. So things are going to be moving slowly. Moderation is like increment by increment, right? Little by little. I feel like little by little, you're going to notice that things are picking up for you financially. But there is a hold up, there's a slow up, because you are needing to put some emphasis on yourself, on less about the external world, about materialistic things, about money, and more on your physical, spiritual, and emotional / mental aspects, right? What's under this? We have love, spirituality, spiritual partnership, financial discipline. So look at that. Financial discipline is here, but it came underneath all of these things: love, spirituality, and spiritual partnership. So Leos, you could be involved in all of these things right now. And these things are, what they're telling me is that these things need to take precedent. They need to come before anything else dealing with money, right? So love needs to be a focus before money. Spirituality needs to be a focus before money. A spiritual partnership that you may be involved in or that you may be getting ready to be involved in needs to be a focus before money. Right now, the spiritual partnership, it doesn't have to necessarily be with somebody outside of yourself. A spiritual partnership can be a partnership between you and your spiritual team, your spiritual support system, your spiritual guides, your angels, your ancestors, right? But for others of you, you are in a partnership with a person, and it is a spiritual one, and that also needs to be a focus before you can get that financial aspect of your life in order, or in order the way that you like it to. Because I don't get that there's a struggle. I just get that things are not moving the way that you intend for them to. Like Leo, let's be serious, right? You guys rule drama, like dramatic things. You guys rule like the flashy, almost like borderline materialistic, which is not a bad thing. You guys just like grand, like luxurious things, and that's beautiful, right? But I feel like that's not all there is to life, and your guides want you to put more emphasis on like transforming and healing and doing those things, because those things are, I'm going to say, just as important as money, right? Although you may not feel that way, they want you to also realize like life is not just about money. Money will be there, money will come, but there are other things that need to be worked on and tended to first. So let's see some important messages about why your money is not flowing the way you would like it to and what you need to know. Now, guys, this is not intended to say your money will never flow. It just means that if you're experiencing a holdup right now, this is the reason why. Ooh. This flew into my lap. We're going to take it. It says, F fear. It will lie to your face. So
I feel, Leo, that there is something going on with the root chakra that is transforming. It could be an energy of fear that you have around money or lack of money, right? But I feel like that's the illusion as well. That's also what's being transformed, because remember I was saying for some of you it's like if you are healing your mental aspect, like the mental aspect of yourself, then you could be healing from like negativity in the mental plane, meaning like negative beliefs or negative thinking patterns. And some of you guys have a fearful mind when it comes to money, right? It's not to say that you fear money, it's like you fear the lack of money. And I feel like that's the illusion, because you are actually not lacking anything. Money is all around you. You are abundant. However, you may not see it in your physical world right now because there are other things that need your attention. And so because you don't see it popping up, that could trigger fear for you, right? Especially if you're putting in work or you're making moves to see certain money come in and to see certain financial things change for you, but you're not really seeing the change. It's because that's not really the important thing for you right now. What's important is that you need to heal. What's important is that you need to go through this transformation. What's important is that you need to work on self. You need to heal the fear that's coming up as a result of you not seeing effort or like the fruits of your labor. Let's see. What else do we have for Leo? All right. Get some effing sleep. You are being an ass because you are effing tired. Face to pillow now. So Leo, what I get is that also a part of this transformation that you're going through is that your body needs to physically recover from something, right? Sleep is a really good way for your body to recover in a healthy manner, because during sleep, we're going to get a little scientific slash psychological slash spiritual in this little sidebar. So during the process of sleep, the reason why your body is able to heal the most is because your mind is not actively going against the healing process, right? Your thoughts can actually, believe it or not, contradict your ability for your body to heal, because your body responds to the mind, not vice versa. So I feel like you guys are needing to get some sleep. You're needing to get some rest. You're needing to take it easy, because your body needs for you to give it a break, especially if you've been overthinking, over processing energies. Your body needs some rest. Right now, you're going through a very heavy transformation time, and sleep is going to be important. Rest is going to be important. If you don't feel like doing much, that's okay. That's perfect, because that's being done purposefully. That may even trigger fear in you. The fact that you want to do things, but you don't feel like it, right? Like you don't feel like getting up, you feel like sleeping in. You don't feel like working, you feel like taking a day off, right? That's purposeful. Don't let that trigger fear in you. That's necessary, because your body is telling you that it's going through a process right now and it needs that time to recover, to recuperate. Perfect. So let's see. What's going on with Leo? What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of regarding their money? What is going on with Leo? What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of regarding their money? What is going on with Leo? What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of regarding their money? Look, we got the High Priestess. She came out first. So I feel like intuitively, you know that money is not something for you to worry about. Money is not something for you to fear. It's not something for you to be concerned about. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Hierophant. We have the Page of Wands. Let's get one more. And we have the Seven of Swords. Ooh, yeah. At the back, we have the Queen of Swords. So I feel like, Leo, again, this is what's been on your mind. I was getting like mental energy when I picked up this health card for a lot of you. The Queen of Swords, like, this is you guys pondering something. This is you guys trying to figure out something. This is you guys trying to connect with source to try to get like the information, right? Like, this is, queens are receptive. They are channelers. And so, especially with the High Priestess here, you could be connecting with your guides or with your spiritual team to try to figure out from a logical standpoint how to get your money flowing, right? What decisions you need to make, what choices you need to take, or what actions need to be premeditated so that you can get your money right. Because look at this, the King of Pentacles. I'm telling you, you're thinking about ways to get that coin flowing, how to receive more money, how to bring more balance to your financial life. But look at this, Ace of Swords in reverse. And guys, I put all of these cards right side up, or at least I tried to. And whatever ones come out in reverse, I am going to keep them that way because I do feel like it's purposeful. And we have the Death and Rebirth right here underneath that. So this is what I'm telling you. You guys are not meant to be getting the clarity of mind about money right now. I see you guys are fixated on it, but the Ace of Swords in reverse, aces are connected directly to spirit, right? It's literally spiritual intervention or spiritual connection. This is how you connect through logic or through intellect or through your mental space to spirit, which is why if you look at it right side up, this person's headspace is really open to divine source. There's a divine light coming through here. And I feel like with it in reverse, it's like there's a holdup on that. There's a blockage there because that's not where you're meant to be putting your attention. You're meant to be focusing on this transformation that you're undergoing currently. Intuitively, I feel like you know that this is more about your emotional capacity to open up. I feel like for you guys, you want to receive, but you can't receive from a closed heart chakra is what I'm getting. A lot of you Leos that I'm reading for today, your heart chakra is closed off. The Page of Cups is the beginning of an emotional experience, meaning that this is like ground zero. You can't get more closed off than the Page of Swords. Well, not the Page of Swords, the Page of Cups, right? That's somebody who's newly learning to open their heart space. Let's say this, right? The Page of Cups is not learning to open their heart space. Like they are, but their heart space is actually naturally open as well, because the page is equated to a child. Children are naturally loving, they're naturally trusting, they're naturally giving, because they haven't learned like the ways of the world that will allow them to close off their heart space in order to protect themselves, right? So I feel like intuitively you know that you're meant to open your heart space. Especially the Leos that I'm talking to, you guys are not infants, so I know that you've been through some things that may have caused you in the past to close off your heart space, but intuitively you know that you're meant to open up your heart chakra right now. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going through a mental and an emotional rebirth that's going to allow you. Look, Taurus energy, that second house energy. I was saying for Leos with the second house, that's going to allow you to get into this energy of being more spiritually connected and therefore being more in that energy to like receive. I feel like you guys are also going to be connecting with your guides, because I see two cards here of guidance, your intuition, your higher self, and then the Hierophant represents like to me they represent spirit guides or somebody in the physical, like who represents spirituality that can guide you. But I feel like you're going to be connecting with your guides and they're going to be helping you get some type of brand new start. But also there's something for you to be mindful of with the Seven of Swords. I feel like Leo, again, the reason for this, and especially because look at this, the pages to me are about brand new beginnings, but we have the Page of Wands here, and I think I said Page of Swords, but this is the Page of Wands. And maybe the Page of Swords like wants to make its revelation, because I keep getting Page of Swords, but the Page of Wands is here, and this is like the beginning of a spiritual experience. Wands represents God energy, spirit energy, ether, right? That's fire, it's ether, spirit energy. And I feel like you guys are getting ready to have like a brand new, or you're in the middle of having some type of new spiritual experience. However, there's a tendency for your thoughts to like self-sabotage, because I feel like some of you guys feel like although you are in the middle of transforming spiritually, you're supposed to be doing something else. Like this card gives me like, I don't need to be here, I need to be somewhere else, so I'm gonna like sneak away. And I feel like your thoughts are the things that kind of bring you out of this energy. Your thoughts are the things that kind of drag you away from your spiritual practices, or like this right here feels like it's tied to something, and this feels like it's supposed to be over here. Like your ability to self-sabotage is all on its own. This is like your guides are helping you open your heart space. Your guides are helping you start your spiritual journey. Some of you guys are having spiritual awakenings or having like spiritual ascensions, because I see the stairway leading. Some of you guys are really like raising your frequencies, raising your vibrations, but there's a tendency to kind of backslide or to go back into old ways of being, old ways of thinking, or old ways of doing things. And that also is a reason why your money could be blocking, because you're not meant to be focused on things that are distractions in nature, right? This energy right here is a distraction, because I feel like you guys are thinking like, again, like trying to still figure out like, all right, although I'm going through this spiritual transformation right now, I still got to figure out my money. It's like, think of that energy as dragging you away from these energies here, right? Like even if you look, this person right here is heading that way. It's like, yeah, I'm out, right? Like I'm going to head left. Well, technically it's right, but I'm exiting stage right. And I feel like you guys are needing to be more mindful of your thoughts kind of leading you away from the spiritual process. Some of you guys know, again, that you're going through a spiritual ascension or a spiritual awakening, and your thoughts are carrying you somewhere else, especially fearful thoughts, right? Wow, look at that. So let's get some last cards of manifestation, and this is intended to help you guys figure out what you need to do to get your manifestations rolling, especially financial manifestations. So let's see, for Leo, Sun, Rising, Jupiter, North Node, and second house. What do they need to know to get their manifestations, especially financial manifestations, rolling, flowing, and going? What do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? For Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, North Node, what do they need to be aware of? For Leo, what do they need to be aware of? We have 3. We have life surfacing. Oh, sorry, life surfing. We have gratitude, and we have paradigm shift. And I'm going to read them to you. At the back, we have flamingo. So let's start here. It says enjoying friends, balance in chaos, dealing with your emotions, mastering your energy, vibration. I feel like this is what I was telling you guys. It's like in order to overall your energy, like this is the most important energy because this is the back of the deck. This is the overall. This is the most important message Spirit wants you to know. And I feel like that dealing with your emotions and mastering your energy / your vibration, that's what I was telling you. Some of you guys are in the process right now of raising your frequency and raising your vibration, raising your energy to a higher energy, right? Instead of like a lower natured energy. And that tendency to self-sabotage, that tendency to get distracted, that tendency to let your logical mind carry you away from your spiritual practices, right? Some of you guys are caught up in like thinking and processing information that you're really not feeling your feelings. You're really not feeling the spiritual connection. You're really not engaging with the spiritual connection. Like right now, the rebirth is here for you. You're going through a transformative time, and that's meant to be your focus right now, not anything else, right? So we have life surfing, and this says feeling capable of overcoming adversity, no expectations, approaching life like a sport. So I feel like that's also going to help you, especially Leos. You guys are known for your willpower, your determination. I feel like that's also kind of where you guys are going, but it's kind of coming from a fearful place, right? Like that determination to overcome obstacles and challenges. I feel like it's really coming from a place of like wanting to escape or wanting to avoid. You guys are needing to do that from a more positive place, right? With that feeling capable of overcoming adversity, I feel like that needs to come from a more faith-based place or a more believing-based place. Like some of you guys don't believe that you're really going to overcome your challenges. Even if it's not the financial challenges you don't think you can overcome, I feel like some of you guys are dealing with emotional challenges, and those are the ones you feel like you're not going to be able to overcome. But emotional challenges usually result from having expectations, which is why this card literally says having no expectations. I feel like that's really the key to you guys getting your life flowing again, getting your money flowing again, right? Going through life, enjoying the moment for what they are, expecting that you're going to overcome the challenges, but not having expectations as to how, when, like not the specifics, just knowing that you're capable of doing it and leaving it at that. So next we have gratitude, and the card literally says thank you. Gratitude is the attitude, period. And it says, gratuity increases attraction and opportunities. Little things count. Be grateful for all of your life. So look at that. Gratuity increases attraction and opportunity. So I feel like being grateful for where you are, for what you've been through, for the things that you're going through, is going to help increase your ability to be able to attract things into your life, opportunities into your life. The little things do count, Leo. So it's really easy to get caught up in the big things, right? Like the big noticeable things, but there are so many little things around you that you could count and be grateful for, and I feel like those would help you get into more abundant energy. Yeah. And then we have paradigm shift as your last card, and it says new experiences integrating now, materialization, growth, expansion, progression, cycles, and change. So I feel like, again, like you're going through this transformation because you are getting ready to shift into a new paradigm, into a new reality. However, you're not quite there yet, right? It says new experiences integrating now, but that doesn't mean it has fully integrated. That doesn't mean it has fully come online for you. So although, Leo, you are in the midst or in the middle of heading into your new life, heading into your new reality, you still have more energies to overcome, more energies to surmount, right? More lessons to even learn, because the Hierophant does talk about learning lessons. This is the card of the teacher, somebody that's coming to teach you, especially spiritual lessons. And so, Leo, I'm going to leave this right here. I feel like you guys are really on track to where you want to be. Just be patient with yourself, be compassionate to yourself, because you are not doing anything wrong. There's nothing you need to change or switch up. Just keep focusing on yourself, keep focusing on becoming a better version of yourself, a more healed version of yourself, a more transformed version of yourself, and everything else is going to fall in line for you. So with that said, I love you guys so much. Thank you for vibing and tuning in. If this hit for you, if this resonated, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Let's keep this beautiful channel and family growing, glowing, and going, Leo. Until next time, you guys know I love you. But that's it, period.